Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this live stream today, I'm going to be opening or unboxing or getting the cars out of the card packaging, however I want to, say that or go about saying that, because a lot of times I hear the word unboxing when diecast car collectors open their cars from the card packaging. I rarely hear the word opening. But anyways, with that aside, let's get into opening diecast cards now. First one is number 17 out of 20 for Matchbox Collectors for the 2024 ones. Aston Martin Vantage from 1977 in blue. And it does come with a travel box inside the packaging, so you can take the car with you once you open it. This one does look pretty nice out of the card packaging. There is the travel box that comes with the car right there. There's the car on top of the travel box right now. I did make a kind of quick video before doing this live stream. Next up is number 18 out of 20, 1953 Ford cab over engine truck with the Moon Eyes livery or decals on it. So far, these seem to be opening decently quick, but that doesn't happen all the time for diecast cars I open on my channel, because some I have known from past or previous experiences take a bit longer to open. So here's this truck fully open out of the card packaging. There's a travel box that it comes with. Matchbox collector cars are going to be about $5 plus tax at Walmart stores, but again, that also depends on, the Walmart store you go to. I know Target sells them as well. I haven't really bought collectors Matchbox cars at Target in quite some time, so unfortunately, I don't really know how much they would end up costing over there, but they're probably going to be, again, in the price range of $4 to $6 with tax being added. It also depends on, which, Walmart or Target store you go to buy the Matchbox collector cars. Next up is number 19 out of 20. And number 19 is something very interesting or cool, as in cool unique, because Matchbox and Hot Wheels don't make a huge amount of cars in these colors lately. It's a pink Jeep. Like I have mentioned previously, I don't have a, crazy amount of cars in pink or purple colors, because most of the ones Hot Wheels or Matchbox have made previously were probably more fantasy castings than real-life cars like this Jeep would be. And I'm just going to say this, I don't really collect the fantasy cars too often, or as much as I used to, and I'm saying that because I guess I had fantasy diecast cars in my collection, but that was from years ago, and I don't really touch them much anymore. Time to open this pink Jeep now. It's a 2018 Jeep Wrangler JL. Here's the Jeep fully open from the card packaging. And there's the travel box that it comes with as well too. And there is the Jeep on top of the travel box that it comes with. I'm not entirely sure what pink color it is. I will say something. The rims that come with each car's travel box are slightly off based off the details of the vehicle on the travel box. Again, I am just going to say something. This should be, taken, I guess, with how I would say a grain of salt. Us diecast card collectors, we do not have any, control over the diecast car companies of how they make the rims and stuff like that for, how these cars show up before they're put on the pegs in the stores, we end up all go finding the map for any of us diecast car collectors out there. And thank goodness that, we can always swap out, the wheels or rims with other ones that, we buy online, because I have seen a few channels do that. And I don't know if I'm going to consider doing that in future. I may or may not. That's totally up to me. Like I did mention a few seconds or so ago, have seen a few channels swap out wheels and rims on certain castings because they, I guess, think that the other ones are cooler. And I would actually agree with them that, sometimes certain diecast car models need better wheels and rims. I'm not saying all of them do, just some of them do, depending on like how accurate the casting is. Next up is number 20 out of 20. This is 1 per case. I'm just going to make that clear. This car right here is 1 per case for the collector's box. I think I could be wrong though, but I believe this one is 1 per case because all the other cars for the collector's cars were like 2 per case. I could be wrong though. So the only car that I am not showing in this live stream is the 1970s Mazda Savannah RX-3. I saw that casting for the collector's one at the Walmart store like 2 or 3 days ago. Did not buy it because it just didn't look, cool enough in my opinion to be added into my collection. Funny thing is, it did say Mazda Racing on that Savannah RX-3, but the weird thing is it didn't have a racing roll cage in there, so that was kind of a letdown for Matchbox. If it had the racing roll cage and like more racing parts on the car to make it look more like a full-on racing car, I probably would have bought it then. But because it didn't, that's why I decided not to buy it. But again, that's just my opinion or thoughts on why I decided not to get it. Oh, so these are, like $5 to $6 with tax being added, so these are kind of expensive. They're not cheap by any means. Oh, wow. Not really. Oh, and the Mustang has an opening feature. The Boss Layer 2 collector's car has an opening hood. So you can see the V8 engine under there. This one does have some weird suspension-like thing. This axle seems a bit odd for the front wheels because they seem to keep moving every few seconds. So I don't know if that's like an error or something, or maybe Matchbox just had bad quality control on the wheels and stuff up front. It's a nice like olive green for this one. There's the travel box that it comes with, and here's the Boss 302 on top of the travel box it comes with. I gotta say, the one pictured on the travel box does look kind of similar to the one shown that I have for the actual casting model. Sorry. I did say I was feeling better or well enough to do this, but I do still have a small cough. I'm just looking at the travel box, and I do notice that the rims do look slightly different, and to be honest, I kind of would have liked the rims that were on the travel box for this casting. They just look better in my opinion. Next ones I'm opening. Now, I know not all diecast car collectors out there collect these, but I do collect these. I'm opening 3 2024 Wave 6 NASCAR diecast cars. They're all the next-gen 2024 Mustangs. Supposedly, this is supposed to be the Dark Horse model for this Mustang, but it doesn't say that. Because when I look underneath, it just says 2024 Ford Mustang. First one opened is Brad Keselowski. There's the card packaging it came from, and here's the car fully out of the card packaging. And yes, I could already tell that these were the 2024 next-gen ones because they have the new headlights up there, and the taillights are also different too as well. Now, on the back, it does say look for this one as the chase. This one is not the chase. I do know this is not the chase because it's not the shiny liquid chrome color. If it was the shiny liquid chrome color, it would be more like chrome and reflective, like really shiny, reflective looking inside of the card. So because it's not the chase one, that's why I will be opening it. If this was the chase one, I would not have opened it. Next one to open is Ryan Preece. All of these NASCARs I'm opening are next-gen Ford Mustang ones, by the way. There was 2 other models I wanted from this wave. Really cool looking Camry. Cool as in cool, unique looking Camry. And then there's also a Ford or Chevy truck in this wave as well too. I could not find that one because it had already been bought supposedly, or maybe just not put out yet. I am gonna say something about NASCAR diecast cars. Kroger brand stores, I don't know if this is true or not, supposedly have stopped selling these. Because a few years back, I went to a Kroger brand store, a Big King Superstore, and they had NASCARs. And a few years later on went by, well, a few months or so went by, however long it was after going there the last time, and I never saw NASCARs at King Supers or Kroger brand stores ever again. Now, again, I cannot say that it's completely true that all Kroger brand stores have stopped selling NASCAR diecast cars, but it seemed like the really bigger sized ones would be the only place to find them, and the normal ones would not sell them at all. So, again, there's a 50-50 chance the big Kroger brand stores may or may not sell NASCAR diecast cars anymore. I do know that some, not all, but some Cracker Barrel stores may possibly have NASCAR diecast cars. I don't know if they'll say NASCAR Authentics on the card or not, though, because if it does not say that, those are not being made by the actual company that makes the NASCARs, which is Lionel Racing. Yes, you are hearing this correct. Lionel Racing is the brand or company that makes the NASCAR Authentics diecast cars. So if a NASCAR car you end up buying does not say NASCAR Authentics on there, it is not being made by the Lionel Racing diecast car brand for the NASCAR Authentics diecast cars that we see in Walmart or Target stores. Now, if it's another brand that's like, Racing Champions, I'm not saying it's a knockoff per se. It's just going to be, different materials being made for that toy car. Here's the Ryan Preece next-gen Ford Mustang for the 2024 Ford Mustang, fully open out of the card packaging. And each NASCAR is fully detailed with logos and sponsors and fully detailed headlights and taillights as well. All these cars I'm opening will be raced on my 6-lane track. I'm unsure if I'll have a live stream for that or not, though. Last one to open, and then we can get into the diecast car tops. Next is this really cool Hunt Brothers pizza, fully green. Well, almost fully green, but it's technically fully green for like the exterior paint minus the sponsor or decals on there of this next gen Ford Mustang for the number 22 one, which is for real life drivers Joey Logano. This is the next gen 2024 Ford Mustang Joey Logano NASCAR, fully open from the card packaging. This is the non-chase version. I just thought I'd make it very clear. If this was the chase version, I will not be opening it. Now, I have wanted to mention something because this is the last one I'm opened, so we can go into the diecast car, hobby talks. Is that most of the time, you'll hear like all these other channels and sometimes my channel say like, you shouldn't open chase cars kind of thing. And it's like, every diecast car collector you meet is going to be completely different. Some of them like opening their chases because they just, after so long, may or may not get bored of seeing it displayed in the card packaging after so long. Or maybe they want to, possibly move on from that chase, and possibly, for all you know, other channels might end up trading stuff in future. You never know. Again, every diecast car collector, whether they have a diecast car channel on YouTube or, a social media page, is going to be completely different. So, and I'm just going to say this, that shouldn't, how do I say this? Just because we're all different does not make us, bad as a diecast car collector. Or we shouldn't be comparing ourselves to other diecast car collectors. That's what I was going to say. Don't compare your channel with another channel. That's what I should say. I mean, certain channels might be doing diecast car customs with certain castings that they have multiples of, but if they are doing customs, that does not make them a scalper. I'm just gonna say that customizing cars doesn't make anyone for any diecast car channel a scalper. I'm just gonna say that customizing cars is cool. Actually, it's very cool, very fun. But here's the thing, though: it costs a lot of time and money to do it, and you also need to have patience when you're customizing those cars because you want to make sure it looks the best way to whoever is doing it possible. I'm just going to say this. I do not customize diecast cars, but I have seen a few other channels out there doing it, and their finished products are very cool. Exactly, Diamonds. I'm glad you were catching on to what I was saying there, because it's sometimes when I see channels buy multiples of certain cars, you can't really call them off right away as a scalper per se, because they might be customizing cars, so you never know that. I'm doing a lot more better than I was as of 4 or 6 days ago. Yeah, 4 or 6 days ago, I had a really bad cough or something, and that's why I decided to not have any videos or live streams happening, because my voice as of 4 or so days ago would not have been good enough to do stuff like this. But I'm feeling a lot more better now. I'm not fully better, but I'm well enough to do this for today. So hopefully the next few days or so go by and I feel fully better enough to do these videos or live streams on my channel more often. What was I gonna say? I may or may not possibly have a special diecast car shop video coming on my channel sometime this month, maybe. I can't really say that it's going to be happening or not just yet, because that's something outside of my channel that's may or may not be within my control of asking if that can happen or not, kind of thing, because it would require asking well, parents if I can go to the diecast car store before I actually go there and then make the video, kind of thing. Yeah. Let's see. December 15th, I'm going to a diecast car show, where you can buy and or sell. I don't know. I guess it's buy, sell, and trade diecast cars and things similar to that, I guess. I've never been to one before, to be honest. So I just thought I'd mention something. If anyone was curious of who won the Hot Wheels Legends Tour thing at the grand finale, it was a really cool race car. I do only know that because I saw the video of it from the Hot Wheels Legends Tour official YouTube channel, so I do have to give that channel some credit there. I really I actually did go to a Hot Wheels Legends Tour event. Unfortunately, the one I went to was canceling due to something I do not want to mention happened near that area as of last year. So yeah, I'm still looking forward to at some point going to a Hot Wheels Legends Tour event where it does not get canceled because I have seen a few channels of diecast car collectors mention or say like if you go to a Legends Tour event, you get like a Legends Tour like special transport thing, a special Legends Tour car, and like better chances of finding Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunts. They don't mention anything about the premium chase cars because I don't know if they put those out or not, but I think they just put out a lot more of the mainline cars. I am going to mention something. The Hot Wheels Legends Tour event does not stop at Target stores. They only stop at Walmart stores across the U.S. and um, I believe maybe in like Canada, which is outside of the U.S. Um, I'm not fully sure. Again, I can't fully confirm stuff about the Legends Tour without, looking it up on Google search stuff. So that information may or may not be fully, correct of what I said. But yeah, all I'm saying is that hopefully maybe sometime next year when the Legends Tour starts back up again next year, hopefully I can go to one of those events where it's not canceled and maybe do a video or something there showing, what I end up getting from the Legends Tour event for one that doesn't get canceled. Well, if there's nothing to talk about for like the diecast car topics, like things about what Hot Wheels and Matchbox or other brands could do to like make better cars or like cooler cars or stuff like that, or just your thoughts on the hobby, things like that. If there's nothing like that that I need to talk about right now in the chat feature, then I'm probably just going to the live stream right now. Well, I guess that's it for this live stream. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching, joining, stopping by, all of that good stuff. I do know it's pretty early in the morning, so that's why there's not as many subscribers in the chat feature. I can totally understand that for that reason. Thanks for watching, stopping by, joining, all of that good stuff. If you weren't able to make this live stream, you already know the drill. It's going to be on my YouTube channel whenever YouTube decides to put it out on my channel, so you can watch it then. You can also put comments on there. I try to reply to comments as best as I can. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this live stream then. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. Hopefully you're all going to your stores, finding what you're looking for diecast cars. And again, we're all diecast car collectors. This is supposed to be a fun, safe hobby. That always may or may not happen at times per se, unfortunately. I'm just going to leave that talk as that for right now. I'm just trying to think of anything before officially ending the live stream, and I don't really think I can, so that's the official final end of this live stream. Keep hunting your stores in your areas for whatever diecast cars you're looking for. Patience and timing will be necessary to help you find your Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunts, Matchbox Super Chases, whatever you're looking for. Not everyone's always going to be after chase cars sometimes. Some of us collectors just collect only, like trucks or sports cars, supercars, that kind of thing. Whatever it is us collectors are looking for, I know we're all going to find it eventually at some point. So don't give up the hunt. And sometimes, it's not a bad thing to buy certain diecast cars online, but just don't spend excessively big amounts of money on one or two diecast cars online, because you're going to find them at some point in stores. Well, that's officially the end of this live stream. Hopefully you're all doing well and being safe during these holiday seasons. Bye. Thanks for stopping by, everyone, and I'll see you all in my next video or live stream for diecast cars or possibly something else. I am going to mention that I am about 8 or 10 subscribers away from 600 subscribers, so hopefully we can all help my channel reach 600 subscribers somehow, some way, whatever way possible that happens, I would really be happy and greatly appreciate my other channel subscribers getting me there. Bye now. Laters.